Hey everyone, welcome back to our return to our playthrough of Binding of Isaac, our return to Binding of Isaac Repentance, and we're still pretty much still have a lot to do. We sadly lost our last run. Started off for the end of the year with the loss, but I think I'm not sure who we want to play. We still gotta do pretty much everything. Nothing with little baby, maybe Maggie. We did a little bit with Samson, and nothing with the Zazel. Maybe we'll do with Zazel. Did get some stuff with Lazarus and Eden. Maybe we'll do. I think we'll do Bethany. Bethany's kind of hard, but I think maybe we can manage with Bethany. So like I said, we have our Book of Virtues. We're not going to get any soul art, so that's going to be really difficult, but we do get higher angel chances. But we still got to get an angel, or get a devil to get an angel, or get the chance of a devil. So we might have to be really worried about that. Not really I mean, I do like Bethany. I think she's a pretty cool new character. She has a nice little new gimmick, and she kind of makes deals with the angel a bit more palatable. Since angels, I think, are now a little bit more meta than deals with devil in some cases, especially if you're going for like Beast or Mother or going down the old path. You maybe want to, or some of the harder floors like the Delirium and Hush. You want to like obviously go angel instead of deal with the devil because sacrificing health is really difficult. But we got Parasitoid. It's like more of meta to maybe keep your health and go angel, even though there are still some really bad angel items, but I think there's a lot more better angel items, even though devil is still, I think, the preferred method, especially for early playthroughs if you're just doing more of just a casual run, not really trying to go for any big unlocks. But I think devil is still really good, especially for some like the Lost or some of the tainted characters like Keeper and stuff like that, where you can just buy an item. You don't have to really worry about health or worry about making that much of a sacrifice. Yeah, we got Parasitoid. Parasitoid is really good. It basically allows us to shoot these little spider and fly tears every so often, or egg sac tears, and that are really powerful. We want to probably up our luck to make that really more good. Maybe get Hive Mind, so we might take a peek in our shop every so often if we get something to help us out, or be able to buy that, I should say. Can bomb this here and maybe get a Soul Heart for our troubles. We did get us to get one, but that's only going to go into our little book reserve. Pardon me, we got a shiny rock, which I think shows us tinted rocks, or when we blow up rocks, we get money. I forget what it does exactly. And we got the bloody key. We don't really need the bloody key. Pill, battery. We don't need. I think maybe we got two keys. Maybe we could go for the our two chests here. Maybe get something from it if we can. Let's see. Anything good? Or, we just got a soul bomb. We didn't get a heart, so maybe we could peek in our curse room if we really wanted to. I think the boss. Oh, before we. Well, I guess that's going to give us a soul heart, and we can't really pick up soul hearts. But we did get a bit of a luck upgrade, so maybe we'll peek in our curse room because we might as well at this point. Maybe get something from it. Ooh, the mark. The mark is really good. Getting a nice damage up this early on, and a speed upgrade. I don't think it was always a speed upgrade. Maybe it was. Or I know they obviously added a little small buff to everything. Did we pick the health, or was it not there? I think we picked it up then. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. We would have had half a heart. Let's keep going. But getting the pact or the mark is really good. Maybe we can get the pact. There wasn't anything in our shop. I keep kind of like reminding myself. Oh, I was thinking something over here. So we got that little flash there. Yeah, we got a crawl space. Okay, that's what it does. It shows us secret tinted rocks. Ooh. A hidden shop. The hidden shops are actually really good because we can get like kind of normal items, but we have to pay health. I don't know if I want to press those buttons because they usually can spawn some pretty nasty things. Cool. Nickel. If anything, we go for Sack Boy or the Sack Mask to get more sacks and more consumables, but I think we're going to have to hold out since we're so low health. So unless we get a health upgrade, and maybe I'll sacrifice some health since we're not going to take deals with the devil. And we do have really good damage. I would like to up our tiers and our luck. That's going to be our big focus. You can see we pretty much insta-killed, was it the Gemini here. One thing I've learned about Gemini is you want to kind of run into Gemini or kind of scoop past him, because when he gets like above you, you kind of like skirt past him instead of trying to run away from him, because then he kind of will chase you a little bit easier if you do it right. We do get the health, but I think we'll save our health. We don't really need any of the items in there, sadly, even though they could probably be useful in the long run. But we're kind of prone to dying, so maybe more health is better. We still have our angel chant, but we could lose it, sadly. We gotta be very careful. Maybe just pop this, and I have to shoot, maybe I'm not sure. I think with the parasitoid, you have to have the tiers hit to spawn the flies. So if you just kind of shoot randomly, they don't hit. See right there, we got the hit. So now we have the little spiders to spawn and the little flies to spawn. So you want to be obviously be hitting enemies. So that's why parasitoid is really good. Kind of like infestation and I think the mulligan too. Those are really good items. So if you want to look out for other spider or such fly items that give us like Beelzebub or spider baby transformation, it's going to be our another main focus in terms of just random item other than like just raw stats upgrades. So I don't know. I think those are obviously. I'm not sure what my favorite of the transfer. Obviously, like, I think Guppy is the best transformation. Maybe like Leviathan or Seraphim are another really good one. Bob is kind of eh. Spider Baby and Beelzebub are really good too because they give you flight and they give you more like utility. Especially now that they charm. If you get Beelzebub, you get charmed spiders or flies at spiders. So you can. I don't think Spider Baby gives charms spiders, but I know like Beelzebub gives us charm flies of all kinds. So. Well, I don't want Doctor. Well, actually, Doctor Mode isn't so bad. We can use it maybe for a secret room. Cause I kind of forgot that. Well, I thought we could put it back down because of it, but it's part of going to go into our book. But like I said, like I don't know what else. I think like those are like the big ones. We do have a pact or the mark, so we can maybe get like the pact, Lord of the Pit. I think Brimstone also. A lot of the devil items give us like Leviathan. Maybe we want that. But since we're going Angel, maybe we have to rely on like the secret rooms or like secret rooms or red chest or the curse rooms to get those items since we don't want to be sacrificing any major health at this point. Since we're a good little Christian girl, we're not going to be succumb to the devil unless through indirect means, you know, by like smoking and I don't know, underage drinking. Let's see, what do we have? We did find our item room, so we might as well peek in here. The ladder. There's no point in really taking a soul heart. We don't really need it. See who our boss is. It's going to be him. I guess we'll try to do this quickly before he moves. He has to get a good hit off. We also get our little bomb fly, but we got to be careful because I think that can hurt us if the enemy break it. So I think it drops the bomb or just like explosive damage or hurts enemies. I'm not too familiar with all of like the wisps, especially the ones attached to the like the book of virtues. Yeah, so we'll skip that. Ooh, we got this item looks familiar. The what's it called? Sacred Immaculate Heart. Did I call it Immaculate Heart last time? I think I may have called it something else. I know it's not Sacred Heart, but because Sacred Heart looks very different. But we can take this. We did get a health upgrade. I think we lost maybe range, or we lost some speed. I think, or maybe we just lost speed. I don't know if we could really. I don't think we could lower our range that low. So maybe that's why I didn't kind of proc our range. But everything else went up, and so did our health. So that's kind of the best case scenario. Because we didn't want to lower our damage, our tier rate, or our luck. I didn't mind shot speed, or I guess range and speed are like the two other ones you can kind of get away with. But range does low range does hurt you, especially later on, especially for certain bosses, or enemies, especially enemies that are across the gap. Those kind of special rooms. I guess we blow up you first. Maybe we'll get something from this. Ooh, we got Cracker Jacks. Ooh, and Nose Goblin. Actually, Nose Goblin might be better for us for right now. Well, I guess maybe we'll come back and I don't know. Maybe if I remember to, I'll come back and maybe scope around and see if there's any hidden secret tinted rocks or any of the other little trapdoor rocks around, or rocks that we can access. Sometimes the game, because that's obviously what we want to use. What's it called for? Shining Rock for. Because Nose Goblin basically gives us every other tier is the booger tiers, and booger tiers are really good. Like I said, it's one of my favorite items, especially of like the kind of like luck-based proc chance items, since it basically gives you like a little sort of like damage over time effect, especially if you're not kind of inaccurate. But once you get the hit, you get that little damage over time. Data miner, I guess we can touch it. We can use it maybe. We did lose some tier rate, but I don't know if it stays or goes away. I think it stays for the floor. But we're not really going to use it. We'll keep our Doctor's Note, even though Doctor Note is kind of, the penny, we don't really need it. I guess we'll touch it just to get it out of the way. Speaking of other things, I've seen that on Marvel's Rival. As of recording this, Marvel Rivals, they put out the little trailer for our dev blog about season 6, showing off, I think, Deadpool, how we got the ancestral core. How Deadpool is like mixed, like he's like basically one in everything, and you can kind of like pick and choose if you want to be a healer or do like DPS or be a tank and kind of play into those mechanics. I'm not sure how they did it. I kind of didn't really understand everything, but it seems like you can kind of like pick and choose, and as you play and as you go through, you kind of get more powerful, and you kind of maybe unlock some of the abilities, or you kind of pick and choose between having like support abilities or having tank abilities or having like raw damage and being more of a like duelist, which I think most people are probably going to play him as a duelist. I don't know if he's going to be like hard viable as like a healer or like even as a tank. Especially if, I guess maybe if the triple tank or triple support metas, he can kind of be squeezed in there alongside with like, I don't know, like Invisible Woman or Gambit now as like the main, like as like a secondary healer, kind of pushing out like Cloak and Dagger, or maybe like Mantis or Jeff or Adam as like there's like another big healer. We got Seraphim. Seraphim's actually really good. We can take that. But I don't know. It looks pretty cool. I've seen some of the other skins. These skins look pretty cool. I guess they're not my like ultimate favorite, but seeing them is kind of cool. Because I guess this season kind of more of like a starting off the year to kind of get people excited, especially if you're someone who's been playing, who's maybe this is your first time playing Rivals. Because Rivals, I guess now it's already been out for a year. If you haven't played it, I guess this is the best time to start at the kind of beginning of the season. I guess we buy these. Why not? We don't have enough, sadly, but I don't know. I'm really excited. It's probably coming out in a couple days as we're recording this, so maybe I'll check it out. We'll have to wait and see. They didn't say anything really about Elsa, I guess Bloodstone or Blood Moon. I forgot actually her name, but the other kind of like duelist character, because he kind of showed like some more new concept art of her. They didn't really talk about her, like say like, hey, here's Elsa coming in like season 6.5. But I guess they kind of wanted to let Deadpool kind of take the stage as kind of being like a funny, wacky meta character, because he kind of like took the stage away from what was it, Guang Guang, the kind of developer guy who talks and basically saying like, oh, like I'm Deadpool, Deadpool, and like this is what I am, and this is kind of like how I play. Because it kind of feels like, I guess maybe I kind of thought he would just be a DPS, or maybe he would have like a lot of like tanking abilities too. There's like his like healing factor, or maybe something like that. But to see him like be a tank and also be a support, it kind of feels like a interesting like kind of way of like doing that character. I don't know if he's gonna be like just unique to him. Kind of like, I don't know if they're gonna have another like support DPS hybrid, or maybe they're gonna open up to like support DPS hybrid characters. I guess kind of like like people kind of imagine like a Mr. Fantastic was, where he was kind of like a mix between DPS and like a support, or not support, DPS and like tank, where he had his inflated state where he would get big and be able to tank and block damage, but then obviously he was more of like a DPS, smacking people around and giving like small buffs to people and blocking damage, which I think is kind of maybe what they're going to go into. But he was kind of obviously DPS, but I don't know if they're going to have like two character, like a character that's going to be one part half tank and half DPS, or half support or half DPS, because I feel like maybe that's kind of what they want to do now that they've kind of opened up the floodgates to that, or to open it up to where maybe that could be a thing. Because now it kind of changes what they want to do, because if every character was kind of locked into where now the next character could be like a tank and a DPS, and then you could have a solo support who's just a support, and that can kind of fill the void for everybody too, where you can have a tank that's more of like where DPS players can feel like fine playing like a tank, but they're also like a DPS where they have a lot of damage, a lot of mobility, and a lot of abilities to make plays, and don't have to rely on like taking space or being like the bullet sponge that tanks kind of are, or vanguards are. Which I think is a pretty cool, like, I guess, idea, because I guess no one really thought about it, even though I think some people kind of alluded to that, but I personally didn't think they were going to do it. I thought it was more of just like a little joke to kind of get people excited and see kind of Deadpool break the fourth wall in the game as like a little fun little Easter egg. But who knows? It could really open up the thing. It's kind of like what they did with like the Lady Loki skin, where like changing, like making skins for characters, or like alternate version of characters, where like now you can have female Loki, and then but also have like a skin for him, where it's mostly just like Loki, like I guess male Loki, like I guess default Loki, and all those other wacky costumes that kind of play into like the comic books, or like the new like storyline that they want to tell in Marvel's Rivals. But also, I don't know if they're going to do like another female Loki skin that's like another version of female Loki or something like that, or maybe try to input her into the story. She has part of they put her in the story, but then she also has her own unique costume, and then they release that on top of having the default female Loki skin, and then you have another female Loki skin that's like the unique costume on top of that. I don't know, maybe that's kind of what they want to do now, because I guess now they're kind of opening up to more really crazy ideas that I guess no one really thought about back in like the beginning of the game, or the early days of Marvel Rivals, where they kind of were playing more into that kind of typical like hill shooter formula of like tank support and like DPS or like I guess damage. Now they're kind of mixing it up and trying and changing also like the types of skins released and type of cosmetics and how like each character fits into the each of the roles. I don't know. It's interesting to think about. Didn't get anything too crazy, like I said. Still here on what's it called? I think we're on Necropolis or the or Depths too. We still got a little bit more ways to go. Kind of wasting a bit time, but I don't think we're worried about boss rush. We're just gonna take our time and get the Polaroid and negative complete. That's our main goal. We gotta kill you. I think also as of recording this, they put out the another trailer for was it Doomsday, also including the trailer for where it shows the. This was obviously leaked, but it was like a trailer showing the Wakandans are showing Shuri and M'Baku and Namor kind of existing together, and then obviously the reveal is M'Baku talking to the Thing and showing him like do a little quip of them introducing each other. I thought that was a little funny thing, but obviously that got leaked, and if you are anywhere on social media, you always saw that got posted around. And now they're kind of posting it. I don't know if they're still gonna. Maybe they have another big trailer show coming up within the next couple days or within the week or so, kind of really showing like what they're going to go and maybe tease Doctor Doom, or maybe they're not going to show anything till like the big like Super Bowl trailer kind of thing, because I know that's going to be like a big year, especially here in like America, where people are going to show off a lot of the trailers. Especially maybe we'll see like not only that, but maybe a trailer for the new Spider-Man, or maybe for the I guess. By then, the Wonder Man, which will be all right, but maybe for Daredevil or any of the other like TV shows, also will get a thing. But who knows? We'll have to wait and see. Because I'm sure they're probably gonna show something other big and crazy and do the big reveal or kind of set up what the story really is gonna be. Because we don't really know. Obviously, we know that Doctor Doom is gonna, I guess, try to like take over or kind of rewrite the I guess story, or trying to stop like the multiverse or like war or something like that. I don't know. I honestly don't know what they're really gonna do. But obviously they want to like introduce all of the other like X-Men characters, and obviously introduce like the new Fantastic Four, which are part of their own universe, and maybe explain how they came to like the main universe now and are interacting with the Wakandans, and maybe seeing how like the Wakandans interact with the new Fantastic Four, and maybe see how Namor kind of interacts with like Sue or the Fantastic Four, and trying to see maybe his role, or he's maybe like a kind of like a good guy, bad guy, because obviously they kind of made it like he was setting up something to be kind of evil or good, or maybe betray the Wakandans. But now that things are getting really dangerous, or maybe like now he has to kind of work with them, or maybe he's gonna try to betray or do something like that too. It's kind of throw a wrench in it too, but who knows? But obviously because like I said, they showed like old man Professor Xavier and Magneto, so who knows if they're gonna die? That's kind of like the joke now. Like are you prepared to see Captain or Charles Xavier or Patrick Stewart's character die for the 4th or 5th time, or maybe he'll live and maybe he'll still be a part of the story, or who knows what they really want to do, because they haven't shown off any of the other like X-Men characters. Because I know they wanted Nightcrawler, and I think the lady that plays Mystique was also coming back, and I think they also had another character like Beast too, and maybe some of the other X-Men too. Maybe Wolf. I don't know if Wolverine was supposed to come back or Deadpool was going to be in it too. But if they want to show them maybe existing, or they're going to focus more on that kind of small set of the Fox universe coming over and existing in that kind of canon. But who really knows? Did we find? We didn't find anything. I guess we haven't really looked for. Oh well, here we go. There's nothing here. Oh, we got a secret chest. The little broken magnet. We don't need that. Sadly, we're going to be missing our deal with Delo because I've been kind of rambling, and that's the problem. When you start rambling in a game like this, you kind of get distracted and start taking more damage. You don't really pay attention. Let me guess here. No, it's not there. Well, we did get not sure where it could be, but I guess we'll kind of wait now. We're still on Depths 1, so we don't have to worry about anything. I guess we'll pop this, and maybe we'll do this. We'll kind of kill Sister Viz here. She is kind of really annoying to kill. Especially when there's a double version of them. Or I guess this is the cage or something like that. Sister Viz is the other weird one that has like the weird gimp mask, and like the other big fat one. There's usually like 2 of them. I guess we just go. Well, we could go in our secret room, but there's no health on the ground. Or curse room, I should say. I think we just go. We might as well. We're pretty good. We might as well save our luck. Curse of the Unknown. We don't get to see our health, but we know we have a lot of health, but we're probably gonna get hit, so we might as well not worry about our deal with the angel. I think after a while, it kind of just gives it to you, even if you take a bunch of damage, because the game is like here. You're playing as was Bethany, and Bethany's whole thing is about getting the angel deal priority. So you might as well just get, even if you don't really, if you take a bunch of dumb damage, you still can get a chance to get it later on. And maybe we won't even get it then because we're taking so much dumb damage. Yeah, was it polycephalus or polyphelus, something like that, or not? Polyphelus or polycephalus. He's another annoying enemy, especially since he become kind of like the room bosses later on, kind of like the Hollow and Larry. Also, some of the other. I think there's another one too, but those are like the main ones that I can. Or like I guess he's a little max count too, but of the Infamy, since Massive Infamy is obviously a big main boss. So I think we're gonna want to stand here. We got enough range to kind of snipe him from across. Did pick up a heart, so we did take some damage, so that's good. But we are full health now. We also got the Horseman head. I don't think the Horseman head counts for anything. I think you can. Well, if you fight him in the boss, you can drop the pony or the black pony. Okay, I know there's like the white pony or the white pony, which you get from Conquest later on, and what you unlock him. And you get the black pony, which I think is just like kind of like a black heart effect, but you mostly use it for flight. And it's getting an early fight is really good. If you fight them early on, that's when you get them. Because obviously you don't. I don't. I guess I'm not. I don't know if I guess I do like the ball of bandage and cube of meat, but sometimes if you don't really get like good stats up, or you're playing like a harder character, the ball of bandage and the meat cube aren't very good items, and you're kind of like, I don't really want this. I would rather have like a health upgrade or a solid DPS upgrade, or I don't know, even like a mom's underwear, mom's shoes, or something like that, or mom's lipstick is like a little range upgrade, and the other little stats that they kind of give also on top of that. I know each of those items have like a little hidden stat or like an extra bonus that they give that isn't always on the card. I guess we go in here. Taurus or Aries. All right, give me 1 second, guys. Alright, sorry about that. I had to clear my throat again. I had a big sneeze, so I had to do that. I think we take this. We might as well. Yeah, Aries. Aries is good. Let's see. We keep going down here. Oh, this is a dead end. I think it's not good. Well, this could be where our room is if we are lucky. I guess we could check. We might as well. Well, I guess we should have used Doctor's Remote, but it doesn't matter. We have plenty of bombs, and we're not really. I guess we haven't been checking for our secret room because we've kind of been like skirting past everything. I think this is also, this is the mom fight Necropolis 2. So you want to obviously clear before we go fight mom. Let's see, we got another card here. Ooh, the Hierophant. Sadly, that's only going to fill up our thing. Got some more of these blue fires. Nah, we don't really need them. Another bomb. So I took my hand off the controller for a second. Alright, there we go. We didn't die. I was gonna be worried there for a second. Well, we did need a heart, so I guess we were kind of low. But I guess we still have we'll have a help, so. And I don't think we're dying that much. Here we want to maybe stand here by the door. Kind of let them come to us. Plus we kill these little moldy meatballs that see along the edges. Or have like the little fixed path along the edges or along like the obstacles or the barriers. And watch out for these bone dudes. We got a bomb for our troubles. We got some money. We might as well spend it or donate. We still got to donate a lot. We got greed. Never mind. Well, maybe it's better we get greed here. He drop some more money for us. He always does. I would have taken maybe one of the other, like, I guess we don't really need, was it Steam sale? I think he can drop Head of the Keeper, but I guess we don't have any of the major Keeper items unlocked right now, so I don't think he can drop. I think he can drop some of them, or at least maybe the heads can, like the little dead Keeper bodies around them. When you blow them up, they can drop other items. Because I think right now they only can drop, like, Steam sale is like the big one that they can drop. Well, we have health on the floor. Maybe we can take a peek in our secret room for one last check. Let's see what we have in here. Maybe something. Some black hearts. I guess we'll take them. Can't really do much with them. We're not really using our, like I said, we're not really using our book, our doctor's remote, sadly. Maybe if we had something more past that we want to be using all these charges up, it would be a little bit better. Be careful here. If we stand here and wait, let's see. We kind of sneak past and go. Oh, we got the, well, I guess we found our boss. I guess it was over there. I thought the boss was down this way. We got our one room here. We can't go in there, sadly, because it's not off or anything. But I guess we'd go to fight Mom. We can't get that chest. Nothing in the shop. We couldn't donate. I guess we fight Mom. Yeah, Mom shouldn't be too hard, especially with Parasitoid and Booger Tears. I want to make sure we kill all the minions first, since they can really stack up and really be a pain, especially if we're trying to move around. But we did get hit, sadly. So we lost our deal with it. I guess we really were losing our deal with the Angel Chance. So it's not a big deal to worry about. It's kind of the problem with Bethany, like I said. You know, you can at that point you might as well not even bother worrying about seeing a deal with the devil or deal with the angel unless you get the Joker card or a teleportation to that specific room. We got the matchbook. Actually, the matchbook's not bad. We'll leave the matchstick, sadly. We can't take it with us because I guess Nose Goblin is way better. Now we're here on the womb. Look at that, we're full health. Hopefully we don't lose our health. I know the womb is kind of that floor where you can really struggle because the womb is, like I said, it can be really difficult if you're not paying attention. It can definitely kind of hurt you in the long run because once you lose a lot of health in the womb, you're not really going to get much. And once you get in Cathedral, is really hard. With the chest, I guess the chest is better than the dark room, but the chest it's a little bit easier because you guaranteed more health items and you have a high chance of getting health from a health item and getting your health back. A way to get health, basically, I should say, to make it a little bit easier to explain. Another key and coin. Yeah. I see, like these guys aren't too difficult. They usually I think when they spawn the little eyeless orb that don't really rush at you or attack you. The other one, that little spit, they don't rush at you. The other little tiny ones are the ones that rush at you. These guys kind of just spit wherever, whatever. We kind of move on their own and spit. We got a heart. I guess we might as well. I guess we go the big way. Usually they're off of the big rooms, like these big L rooms. We got these rooms with these guys. Try to kill these other guys that follow us. They're the most annoying ones. The other ones are just gonna rotate around the edges. They kind of come to us. That one. Let's go this way. Oh, we got one of our doppelgangers. Oops, we got hit. I guess we let the spiders kill him. I guess the idea is you would kill these guys and try to get him kill him in the corner because he follows your opposite path, or opposite of where you are. The Hierophant, or Hierophant, however you pronounce it. I guess he pronounces Hierophant, so I guess that's how you. Well, hold on, wait. I'm thinking almost. I think we want to get this card, but if we do this, we can get it. There we go. Let's kill this one so we don't get hit by that fly. Ooh, 2 of spades. Yeah, now we got a bunch of keys and bombs. And more bombs we don't need. Well, I guess it can't be there. This is probably going to be, what's it called? Fred. Yeah, usually when you get those big rooms. I guess we do this. So put that down. There we go. As the creep tech might be able to hit us if he shoots it out. He's going to summon some of these little minions at us. But we managed to kill him. He's not too difficult. Fred's one of the more easier of womb boss fights. Ooh, we got the pentagram. There we go. We still need a little bit more to get Leviathan, but I don't think we're going to get Leviathan. Ooh, the rosary. The rosary's not bad. I know people don't like the rosary, but I like it. And then we also got Eternal Heart, which we don't really see that often, but now we got more health. This is probably the first. I guess we had a lot of health going into the part 2 of the womb. But now we're doing pretty good. So hopefully we can kill Isaac if we get lucky. I guess we didn't have Isaac. I guess we didn't. Oh yeah, we don't have the pieces unlocked. My mistake. I thought we had all pieces. Oops, we lost all of our stuff. Oh well. You know, that just happened how it is with this character. But yeah, we haven't even unlocked. We got to go to the cathedral first. Or I guess we're going to the. Well, no, we haven't got. We have to go to the cathedral. We can get the opportunity to go to cathedral. Which we should. I don't know. I think we can go to cathedral because we have the percentage chance, even though it's really low. Maybe we'll just have to go and kill. Oh yeah, we are going. I don't even know how this works now. I think we are going to go to cathedral. Oops, we're gonna get hit. God dang it! I gotta be careful here. Right now. Hug the wall. Wait. Right now. We're running low on health. I spoke too soon. We got too many hits now. Nothing to do with that coin. It can't be here. No heart drops. Come on. Alright, give me 1 second, guys. Alright, sorry about that. I have another cough and got really bad. But you got half a heart. There you go, for troubles. Quickly run past before we get hit by the spikes. We got some more health here. We might as well try and sneak it. Grab it if we can. We gotta be careful here too. We don't want to get hit by the red poop. Ooh, we got the Bible. Well, I guess we take the Bible and we can insta-kill Mom then. I guess that's a little bit better than, oh, we got Seraphim also, now we got Flake. Actually, this might be in our favor. I guess we can blow up all these rocks and maybe get something. These, little, I guess the Mom body parts, the Mom parts or Mom obstacles, I guess you call them, flesh cubes or whatever. Or flesh rocks. I guess flesh rock sounds a bit, like, too inappropriate. Basically, the rocks here in the womb can drop, hearts, and they can also drop the umbilical cord and maybe a blood clot if we're lucky. Or I don't know if it's a tinted rocks in this area or just any rock has a chance to drop it as like a little extra bonus thing. Maybe we want to keep blowing up all of the bits as much as we can because we have so many bombs and we might as well at this point just to get some more health. Careful with this. I guess we do the 4 corners. Might as well if we get something. Nothing. Nothing. We got these worm guys. These worm guys are another pain too. Especially these ones and the black ones and the little like holy white ones are the really annoying ones. These kind of normal ones aren't too bad, but they're so fast they can really kind of clip you if you're not paying attention. If there's one of the black ones really explode, but we might as well scoop past it. This is or I guess this is Mom. So well, actually this is Mom. So I guess we do this then. Ooh, Wisp Babe isn't locked. Do we go hush, 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 hush? I think we need to go hush, maybe for the health. I guess we go hush. We need health, and I think we need more items. Hush might help us. I don't know. If we die at hush, we die at hush, I guess. But hush should help us with maybe gain something. Let's see what we have. Ooh, lead pencil or my reflect. I think my reflection gives more damage. I think it's also it tears up. I think we take my reflection, even though lead pencil might be better. I think this might be better too. Yeah, it gives us luck down, but that's okay. But we get so much of the other stats, which I think is what we want. With this, I think we take you. Even though holy water is really good. Sadly, we haven't even... Oh, I guess we got some hearts. That's good. So maybe we can kind of survive this. I don't think using the Bible on Hush does anything. Or maybe it kills you. I don't know. I know if you use the Bible on Satan, it actually kills you. Or on Mega Satan. Or I guess the Lamb, it kills you. So that's why I got to be careful. I guess we have this here. Ooh, Shrink card. That's really good. We take this. Maybe we take this instead of the heart thing. Death card. We don't really need it. So maybe keep popping this. We don't need that. Hangman, we don't need. Death card, we don't need. We don't need. Oh, lovers, we pop the lovers. And then I guess we keep using that. The hermit doesn't do anything. High priestess. No, I guess we keep high priestess. And then we keep our shrink card. And I guess maybe we buy the habit. I guess buy another heart, and then we donate the rest for here. Busted at 1 cent. That's fine. I guess we use our strength card on Hush. Maybe we save Mom's, what's it called? Or the High Priestess on Big Hush. No, I don't think we fought Hush on this, so this is the first time seeing Hush, I think. Or maybe we did see him, but we didn't kill him. Let's pop this. Hush isn't too difficult, but we gotta take our sweet time. Let's see what the flies. The flies might help us, especially in the booger tiers, so if we can kind of get that, just like I said, that status effect, like bleed damage kind of effect. Extra little damage to help us out. Because like I said, regular, this is just the beginning part of the phase. Pop that. I'm gonna be careful. He does, like I said, his bullet hell now. Watch out for that tier. We can throw in some bombs. Watch out. Oh, we got the card. Our weapons broke. Let's see what this is. 2 clubs, that doesn't really help us. But we're doing pretty good. We just gotta keep going. The hardest part's when he does his, well, this isn't so bad when he does his other little tiers, but we can spawn a lot of special tiers, or a lot of flies from his flies. Okay, so just stay back and kind of dodge. It's a little bit easier. We also have our little wisp to help block some damage. The hardest part's going to be when he does his continuing purple tiers. We could full out if we need to, but we probably don't want to because we're already so far in the fight now. He's still doing his normal tier attacks, so let's keep doing it until he starts shooting his other tiers. Maybe we get a little bit closer so we get those homing secret heart tiers to hit. And the card dropped for us. We got, I guess, I'll have our whisper breaking. Let's throw it back to the full. We want to use a tournament. So what this is where it's the hard part coming. I guess we kind of just have to stand in the middle and hope. He's slowed, so his tiers are taking their time. So we can kind of dodge him a little bit more easily. Like I said, just gotta stand in the right spot. Oh, we got the deck. We might as well pop it. Just wait for his other tiers to go away before we start moving. Because our other little roll of tiers should protect us from these little guys. If we stay walking, or we stayed still. He's gonna do this other tiers. I guess we just take damage. We gotta just take damage for this fight. For this part of the fight. Watch out. A little bit more. Oh, we gotta go ahead again. That's fine. There we go. Rush down. I don't think we unlocked anything. Oh, we did unlock something. New area unlocked. Oh, yeah, we got what's it called? I guess we can't go to I guess we could go to what's it called? To the void, but we're not going to right now. Take our heart temperance. I guess we pop this. Maybe get some hearts. We did. I guess you emperor. Or I guess we take the emperor. Maybe we use the emperor right away. We still got a temperance. What do you? The full. I guess we use the empress. We just fight Isaac right away. Or I guess this is the end technically. Yeah, this is the end. Well, I guess we got the hush ending. That's fine. I was like, oh, we're gonna go to the secret room first, but I guess we got this ending with hush. Yeah, so when Mom discovers us. I guess you could say we're forgotten. I wonder if that's a reference to anything. Uh-oh. Not sure what that means. But yeah, I guess that's it. That was another good one. Divine Adventure is really good. Ooh, we locked the Void, obviously. So I guess that's a good thing. We got the Void. We got some stuff with Bethany, so let's take a look at what we got. Marks. So Bethany got the heart and hush, which is probably the best thing to get hush with her, since she's really annoying to get the hush with. We don't have anything else, but I guess we'll have to worry about it another time, so, you know. Who knows? But if you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out all the other other videos and other parts of the playthrough, and maybe we'll see more. Check out the Borderlands videos if you haven't. Hopefully we'll have more videos out, be able to continue doing stuff in that game, but who knows? And if not, like the video, check out all the other stuff, like I said, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.